Hello everyone, so I have a plant oil to share with you all, and these are of different varieties, and I'm growing one of them. I grew myself one of them from seeds. Also I have to cut my monstera albo because the new leaf is fresh, has no fenestration, no variegation as compared to other leaves. So we will work on that today, and I can't wait. Okay, sure. Let's start with the first one, and it's my favorite. This is a Shimpaku juniper, which people usually make a bonsai out of it, and it's like a bushy small tree, but I can vision already it's getting yellow because of the heat of summer of 47 degrees. Also, please don't mind the traffic noise because it's daytime. I'm shooting in natural light, and I wanted to really share and talk about these because these are amazing. I bought this one from Plants Hub, and I will be linking everything in the description. I love bonsai. I love ficus bonsai. I have seen it everywhere online, and I need to water it. I just watered it 2-3 days back because then it will be a long process and a very long video, but I need to learn about it. Juniper, Shimpaku. I love the look of Japanese bonsai, like trees, but they are of smaller version. How cool they look. Okay, the another plant I have, and it's very different plant. I already have many tops. This is Royal Flush Split Rock. It's of purple color and it's wonky a little bit but it's bigger in size. It has a mark which got damaged during transportation, like when it came to me when I bought it, but it's totally fine. I don't get mad too much, even though it was one of the priciest plant, but it happens during transportation. Like, what can we do about it? The plant will grow. It's not completely dead. Otherwise, I'll be so mad. But it looks so cool. Like, it's a wonderful plant. I love the tops. I would love to collect as many as I can. I bought both of these from Plants Hub. So I will be mentioning everything in the description if you want to check the plants. The next plant is, these are very small right now. This is, so when I asked my dad to bring colorful capsicum for me, for my salad, that are my meals. And I thought, why not to grow capsicum? So there were red capsicum and yellow capsicum. I like the color of them, so I potted the seeds, and after 25 days they are growing. They are very tiny saplings. I can't wait to grow them and eat my own food, even though I know the size will be very tiny because of temperature variation and humidity variation. So the next plant is Zygo cactus, and you can see this is how its condition is. This part is yellow. So there were many leaves, but they were all like everywhere when I received. I got this from, I will mention because it's not new. I bought it I think 1 or 2 months ago, but it's I think budding. I'm not sure what are these because I never had this plant, but the leaves are so paper thin. It's like very thin. Can you see? It's very thin like paper. I know the traffic is crazy, but bear with me guys. It's blooming, but I don't know how it will handle the weight of the flower because it's like so lightweight. I was not sure if it will grow or not because it was like almost dead plant, point plant, and it looks super cool. Like, who could have imagined that leaves can come in a coin and a round form? It lost a lot of leaves again because that's how it came, and then I overwatered it. The perlite is way too less but I'm just trying to not kill the plant. I will be placing it afar, like on top of some shelf or something. I have kept all the plants outside, but it's a different looking plant. I was like, I need to get this plant. It's a very common plant. You will find it online everywhere, but it's super cool. The next one is a strawberry plant I picked from my local nursery. There are some tiny strawberries coming, and I always wanted to grow my own strawberry plant. I have potted some seeds, but they are not growing, like nothing is coming up, they are not sprouting. But yeah, I can't wait the strawberries to grow. Just came in garden soil, so most of the plants are grown here in garden soil in local nursery. They don't mix the cocoa peat or light fertilizer kind of thing. It's just garden soil, and plants grow very well. I don't know if you can see, but my dog is just sitting right there, and if someone will open the door, he will get hit. He's like that, very crazy dog. The last plant I have is Loropetalum, and it's a floral plant I picked from my local nursery. It gives vibes of Chinese lanterns with frills, because the flowers are like that, and I haven't seen such kind of flowers, and it blooms heavily. It's in the blooming season, I guess, and it's a bushy plant. If you will grow it in the garden, it will form a shrub, a nice hedge. Yeah, it will be a nice plant for your hedge. But as of now, I don't have a garden. I have good amount of space, like entire space on terrace, a front space in the gallery, and side like entrance. But I will be keeping it in the same pot. It has come in the garden soil. Majority of the plants come here in garden soil. That's where they grow. They don't use cocoa peat or perlite or that kind of soil mix. Also, I'm very new to that kind of soil mix. I am trying to get more floral plants for pollinators, because like climate change is destroying our planet at so many levels. But I will highly encourage you to go to your local nursery where the prices will be like much better. Whenever I go to work outside and if there's a nursery, I got pricked by something. If there's a nursery, there's a good chance that I will end up buying a plant, because this is the good time. This is the winter season. The temperature is not too bad right now, and in summer it will be pretty hot to repot plants or to get new plants. This is a good time. Winter, spring, autumn, yeah, let's work on this as well now.